The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, we're back, bitches, again.
Shall we play a game?
You got several things to do. You got work, kids in school. What do you do when it's all over?
How do you hand something from one player to another?
Dark soul light. So turn on the TV, pick up the controller and play some games with the new clan.
Ooh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Oh, my God.
Refrain.
Jesus
To
Christ!
another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast hell-bent on deafening everyone.
Apparently, fucking hell, dude.
How to lose everyone in the first second.
It's like how to lose a
podcast in 10 seconds.
Yeah, how to lose a podcast in 10 seconds. So we're back. The show has been offline for a month. We have been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes via local recordings. We're going to be making a lot of YouTube content. I haven't really streamed. I've been kind of doing other shit that wasn't necessarily Nude Clan related in the last month. But we are back, and we're here, we're queer, and we're ready to fucking record. Like we said before, we're going to be breaking it up into 4 weeks worth of content each time we record. We're going to record once a month, the first Sunday of every month. So we are here on February 7th, a Sunday, the 1st of February, and we'll be back.
Honey Pop 2 Eve.
Yeah.
Oh shit, is that tomorrow?
Yes.
Ooh, playing Honey Pop this week. 2.
Nice.
Get those titties.
So the podcast has gone through many changes, as you guys know. The host's here, too. I guess, Joe, you're still here, right?
Woo!
Yeah.
I'm here for a second.
Yeah, so
Through my
Joe...
shitty mic.
Joe is here. We got A4 Extreme.
Yay.
He's been a guest before. He's going to be on the show now. Zach, of course. Jake is intermittent, probably, just depending on his schedule. But he's going to be our Hog League guy.
Oh, yeah.
Once he gets that all figured
Our
out.
correspondent.
Hog League.
And then,
Holy.
and then Cameron. We're going to try to get Cameron to show up kind of halfway.
Yeah.
So you'll get...
Thinking about a little segment that I might start doing that involves me purchasing all the ingredients, but, you know, I'd enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, we can all, you know...
Yeast and fermentation.
We can don't say yeast around me.
Yeah. He's got a
bad
condition.
history.
He's got a condition.
A few bad Tinder hookups, man. Like, yeah.
It only takes one.
Walking away. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's... you should have scraped some out. Like,
I like pie as much as the next guy, but it was a little too flaky, so I was like, nah, I'm out.
yeah. We could all...
I love that flaky pussy.
So I made a new sourdough culture.
Yeah. No, I thought about doing that. Like the... Just
That
like...
bitch got a pussy like a ham, egg, and cheese on a croissant. That's good eating.
We have the meat.
What do you do to get your sourdough started, man? This stuff is legit.
Can't tell you. It's a
Love
family secret. I do want to do that, though. Like
No. This is like, you know how certain families get really into that, and they pass down culture from generation to generation. Like,
Just a different type of culture now?
Yeah.
no, it's this has been in the family
Active
for
culture.
years.
Yeah.
Dude, that makes me think of
Great grandmother's recipe.
There's a story that I had heard. And this lady went to like a ward party
You
kind of thing.
gotta use what you have, right?
And she, like, for like the church the function, and she made like brownies or something, and everyone's like, oh, these are really good. Like, she's like, oh yeah, it's like a family recipe, secret ingredient, whatever. She was putting breast milk in the recipe and not telling anyone. And so, like, people found out and they're like, no.
So there's a cooking book I should probably get you guys. It's I think it's like 101 ways to substitute semen into your recipes.
Nice.
It
That'd be
makes the cakes
interesting.
and nice and moist.
So replace milk with breast milk and then eggs with semen is what you go for.
I guess that would make it
You
fluffy.
still get your protein fix, so
We're just going for an all-natural kitchen around here, you know?
Yeah.
All natural.
Could you imagine a girl taking you to her home for like Christmas vacation and then having to introduce you to the idea of like, oh no, we're gonna have some of my grandma's fucking cum cookies. It's great.
She just like in the kitchen turns around and starts like diddling it, and you're like, "What the fuck's going on in there?" And walk in, it's like, Jesus Christ!
this year you're
This is an ancient Lithuanian tradition. I don't know why you're being so weirded out by
Bro,
this.
wasn't that like in an anime? Didn't she like make her like her come into cookies or something like that?
Shimonetta, yeah.
Yeah, because she wanted the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, excuse me, babe. I think your grandma's just shoved that spatula up her pussy. Is that normal? Is she like
The Lithuanians are crazy.
So when she says grab Pam, she's literally saying grab Pam.
if she's gonna,
the non-stick, quality.
bro, she's gonna use everything. She just like she's like I'll get a blowjob in the kitchen. It's great. She just goes to a bowl, just
What is the grandma doing with the
batting the eggs, man.
What is the grandma doing with the
I
turkey
think
baster? It's
we're,
not Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.
Dude, your family goes through a fuckload of coconut oil. What the hell?
they just delivered a 50-gallon vat of that shit on your porch?
Do you mind bringing in the drum, please?
Yeah.
Well, guess what, guys?
In
We're
this
officially
house,
back.
nothing goes
Yeah.
to waste.
We have returned. So first week, we're going to do it in 4-week episodes, we're going to combine all of the one major recording day today and every first Sunday into 4 episodes that we'll release for the podcast. Today, guys, we're going to be doing what have we been playing, catching you guys up on all of that, talking about the hog, the updates, reading some emails, questions, and yeah, shit like that. So what have you guys been playing? I mean, it's been a month since we recorded this fucking thing.
True.
It's been quite the month. I mean, I've been, doing lots of not gaming stuff for me. But what have you guys been doing? Let's hear about you, Zach. What have you been up to?
Yeah, so I finally got around to playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
A game I hadn't previously played but had been told to. I went fucking hard on that game, man. I started it New Year's Eve because I didn't want to go out and do anything. So I threw that in, and I played that game every day for 10 straight days in a row. And I put 75 hours in that game. 75 and a half hours in that game.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty, that's a lot of hours a day. That's 7.5 hours
Yeah,
a
dude,
day.
I'd come home from work, and then I would just get on. Just.
Shit. Well,
Yeah,
was
really
it worth it? I mean,
I think so. It really sucked me in, actually. It's honestly in my top 5 now. I love that game. It's great.
all right. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews on it. I mean, Craig doesn't love anything anymore. So
Well, Craig doesn't love anything with a challenge. so.
Contrarian.
Oh, this mechanic makes the game harder. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10.
Dude, my sword broke. This game fucking sucks.
The Master Sword glitched on me. I couldn't hit
I
him.
don't know if I like the vibe in the room with him not here to defend himself or, prove the point.
He could have been here to defend himself, and he chose not to.
yeah,
He chose pussy over us.
weak.
I mean, come on, guys.
Don't be gay, Cameron.
Me and A4 lit him up yesterday in the chat, though. It was really funny. He was getting mad. Because we were talking about the game, and he was just... Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. No, usually it's you that we make fun of because you're not here to defend yourself, but now you're here, so we
Yeah.
got to get Craig.
And I don't listen to the show.
I know
so.
that's the thing. It's like he'll never hear this.
We've said that. That's been a thing. He's not going to listen to it. So it doesn't matter what
He'll
we say.
never hear it. So
He can't defend himself if he never hears what we're saying about him.
That's
It's
true.
A fucking
Exactly.
gif of Axel F touching his fucking forehead.
yeah.
But it's good to know what kind of friends you guys are.
Yeah.
Worms,
Bro,
worms,
I talk shit to your face, too.
Oh,
you
I
know
know.
that.
Oh, I know.
If your friends aren't actively making fun of you all the time, they're not your fucking friend.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you just have girl relationships. Is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's what
girls
bros
make
are
fun
for.
of people behind their back.
I
We
mean,
make fun of you in your
that's what
fucking
that's what
face.
the bros are
behind
for.
your back.
You know, to keep you in line and give you a sack tap every now and then. Little.
Little reach around.
Oh yeah.
Little reach.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm serious. If you're not huffing at least one of your friends off once a month, you're a faggot.
Yeah.
You gotta... Not huffing your boys off is the gayest thing I've ever heard. So...
Exactly.
You gotta do your friends.
Got to deliver.
Yeah, so also, Scott Pilgrim versus the World got a remaster, I guess is a better word to say it. They re-released it. So I played a lot of that. good nostalgia kicks. I played that a lot in my senior year of high school when that came out.
Yeah, thank God they put that back on the network.
Yeah,
it was fucking bullshit for a decade.
No, I agree.
Well, you got to remember, there's a lot of like rights tied up in that thing. Not only is it Universal Pictures and the people who publish that comic, and like Ubisoft in general.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it's back. Yeah, but I can imagine why it took them this fucking long to get back on the network.
Yeah, the biggest hang up I had with it was trying to get into a multiplayer match. It was a lot harder than it needed to be and didn't explain how. And then when we tried to, like, me and A4 tried to look up, like, online how to do it, none of the questions answered how to do it.
Dude, I don't know if it's Uplay or if it was just Scott Pilgrim itself. But I just wish that thing was on Steam. But of course, it's a Ubisoft game and they have their own launcher, so go figure.
Yeah, Ubisoft's kind of annoying with that shit. But
yeah, and then I didn't play a lot of games, but I put time into the games I did play.
Okay.
I started Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity because I want to see what happened those 100 years before Breath of the Wild.
Spoilers, Ganon wins.
Yeah, if you played the game. But also, so I started Tales of Berseria, which was also recommended to me back in December, but then Cyberpunk 2077 came out and a few other games came out, and then we were playing some multiplayer games together like Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
So I put it on the back burner, and I've re-picked it up and put 14 hours into it after Breath of the Wild. It's a really fun game.
Very nice.
Yeah, so, you're the RPG, man. I'm going to go through all my list of the ones that people have recommended to me, and I'm going to play them.
Yeah, it's always Year the RPG for me. It really is endlessly.
You just have a list of 100 there, Zach, that everyone's going to recommend to you.
Yeah, don't ask.
I'm not asking.
Or you will receive.
There's games, so I'm gonna play Persona 5 Royal this year because I have bought that, and I'm gonna play that because I want to try it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna play it, but I'm gonna try playing it. Shut
Well,
up.
Zach has officially lost the Hog League.
You know what? That's okay. I just want to play.
I mean, look at the competition.
That
though.
is the game that made me lose years off my life.
Yeah.
That's because you
until, like, the
saved the
last
last you saved the last 40 hours for a weekend. So
Yeah.
I put so much time into that game beforehand too, but the game just didn't fucking end. There was no end.
6 months.
And I took
hey man, a year takes a
took,
long time.
I took 3 days off of work that week to I wake up in the morning, just fucking drink Monster all fucking day as I'm playing it. And I did that for 3 days straight.
Man.
I know exactly what you mean. When I finally beat that game, I knew I was at the end of the game, and I'm like, all right, when I get home from work today, I am going to fucking play Persona 5 until I finish it. I got home at 3:30 and started playing then. I didn't finish it till fucking 10:30 at night. So
if this fucking cat tells me to go to sleep one more goddamn time.
Yeah. See, cats normally tell you the opposite. At least mine did. They'd tell you when to wake up, which was every 5 minutes. Fuck. Is that it for you, Zach?
That is, man. Sorry, I'm looking at the Discord. Yeah, that's it. I did those, but put a shit ton of hours in all those games.
Nice.
Phasmophobia. Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Phasmophobia too. And Jackbox games. We played a lot of Jackbox games together.
Yeah. I want more Phas, man. I know you guys are done. You're like, oh, we always play it. And I'm like, look.
No, we're not done. We were just playing it a lot.
Hey, that's not a fair assessment. You played it a couple of times. And then twice is it's your fault not hopping on with us when we're on it.
You guys are on Friday night. I can't fucking hop on Friday night.
No. What we said last night, I just wasn't feeling it last night. I'm still
What
down
about
to play
tonight?
it.
Are you feeling it tonight?
Bro.
He's
Bro,
eager.
I got other hobbies I'm trying to fit in.
bro.
I got a bunch of hobbies I'm trying to fit in with this shit,
The other
dude.
problem with Phasmophobia, it's the whole gang can't get on it.
Yeah, it's a 4-player max, which does kind of suck.
Luckily, we always have one person that's not there. I think you, Zach.
I mean, yeah, I guess so, faggot.
You call him faggot at his own house.
Yeah, you call me a faggot
You
here?
come into my house, suck my dick, call me gay.
Yeah. And I'm the faggot? Yeah. Seriously, though.
I didn't smile the entire time, so no, I'm not the faggot.
Yeah.
I can just see
It's only gay if you smile.
the fucking grin that Schweiss would have.
No, yeah.
The slow nod.
This is where you play the fucking sound drop of the guy going, oh, whatever the fuck that's from.
Barrett. Yeah.
The Barrett come?
Yeah.
God.
Don't come.
Is that the actual drop?
Yeah, it's actually that's not even edited. That's just straight up. We took the sound. Joe took like the music that was playing in the background out, and that was the sounds they're making during a cutscene.
Why?
Because they're like very excited about it. It's like some grand event at the end of a shitty game, and they sound like.
I
They're
wonder
coming.
after that scene if the voice actor had to have like a moment where they looked in the mirror after a shower.
And said, "This is my job."
Yeah, this is what I do. Yeah, I don't know, man. I bet they did. I bet they had that moment where they're like, "What am I doing with my life?" 35.
It's the one time that a voice actor has needed a fluffer.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, what have you been playing, Jake?
Yeah, Jake, what
Oh,
have you been up
jeez,
to?
for the start of this year. Okay, I'm in the middle of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. It's pretty nice, not bad, but mostly Resident Evil.
Yeah, you've been on a Resi kick this year. Huh?
Yes, I have. Resident Evil 5's platinum, Resident Evil 6's platinum, and the last Resident Evil game I have yet to beat, Revelations 2.
You beat that one?
Not yet.
Oh,
It's the last one.
that's why it's the
Getting
last
there.
yet to beat.
I'm juggling between that and Mirror's Edge right now.
Okay.
Because I signed up for EA Play for like $1, and I have 30 days on that before the subscription renews. And I'm like, all right, let me just go through what EA has, see if I can knock all these games out for like $1
Yeah.
and get them done. So I'm
That's
doing
pretty
Mirror's
sweet,
Edge.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Because I ain't going to do nothing else that's on there. None of the sports games from EA.
What? You're not going to waste time playing EA Sports?
It's in the game.
Hey,
No, that shit has not been good since like 04.
if they would have
Any of the
had,
fucking times.
if they would have had NCAA still, it'd be worth it.
Well, they're bringing it back.
Well, yeah, that's
Are
it.
they
They're
really?
bringing NCAA back. Yeah.
Whoa.
It'll
So
all
have fun
depend
playing
on
by
who
yourself.
they have develop it.
Huh.
That's what it comes down to. Because EA is going to publish it, but if they,
Well,
you know.
wasn't it like a thing where the college students were being little pricks about it, and they were like, "Oh, we should get paid for having our like."
Likeness.
Yeah, and it's like, how about your school gets paid and you stop being a little bitch? You get
Yeah.
paid if you go pro, or else fuck off.
yeah, I don't know how that ended up working out. I haven't.
It
read
didn't
too
work
much
out
into it.
well. They stopped making the fucking
No, I mean
games.
now, for them
EA
to
was
bring
like,
it
"Oh,
back."
you want to be a little bitch? Well, fine, we'll be a little bitch. No one gets anything."
Be a little
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, we're just going to cancel the whole thing.
Yeah, and I was like, "Come
Definitely.
on,
You had to
those
go
are-
and ruin a good thing, didn't you?
yeah, you fucking
just-
college."
It may have actually
cunts.
saved its own legacy because of how bad EA is about making
Dude,
sports titles. Now.
I'm just excited to
So-
see what button is the kneel for the flag.
Oh
in,
god.
in the in the whatever the NFL one is.
Oh man, I
Mini game is trying to
I-
run away from the stadium and the fans.
I asked somebody the other day. I was like, "Hey,
You
is
gotta
it?"
juke them.
It's like, is it
Barry
racist if
Sanders mini game.
Is it racist if I like recruit Colin Kaepernick to my team and then bench his ass? Like just spend a shitload of money and like, yeah, we're gonna put you on the bench.
I mean, like, who's
Go over
really-
to the bench and kneel for a while.
here's the thing,
Yeah.
though. Who's really losing, you or him? Because, like, here's my thought on it. You're still paying him.
Yeah, and he
He's
gets
just
the
not
endorsement.
True.
playing. Like,
But I'm paying him to get the fuck out of the way.
you know what? I would still take the money.
I would too.
Like,
yeah.
100%.
I know. It's like everyone else is not paying him, so they're kind of winning.
Yeah, there you go.
They buffed his stats too. I thought that was hilarious when they did that in that game.
Did they really?
Yeah, they made him better than like
Every-
people that he's worse than.
Really?
Yeah, because they're
Everyone in the
Yeah.
professional sphere.
because apparently
for
not
athletes-
playing makes you better.
It does. Because you don't have stats that go down.
Yeah, all the athletes who have some sort of ego go out of their way every year to be like, "Oh, you guys, you didn't give me a 99 in the throw stat," so they go and complain on Twitter and shit. It's fucking really
Oh,
weird
really?
and egotistical. Yeah,
That's
who's
funny.
the NBA doing it a lot too for 2K?
Who did
Like,
you
Who
s-
gives a fuck?
Who did you say your football team was again?
I like the Packers.
Oh, that makes sense. You fudge packer.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
they did get fudge packed this year.
It's cool, man. Steelers lost to the Browns because they played down to teams.
Although my team
then they
did
get
beat
fucked.
Jake's team.
What's your team?
Titans.
Yeah, his
He
team's
choked
been,
against the Ravens.
his
It was
team's
bad.
been
I
ass
grew
for a
up
long
around
time.
Green Bay fans, and so I've always felt partial to them. But
Oh,
You guys keep
you and
choking.
Schwartz packing fudge together. It's cute.
Packers
I
keep
haven't
choking every
really followed
championship,
football
so-
with any meaningfulness.
Yeah,
I have my ESPN app, so I like follow. Like I don't really watch sports, but I follow my teams that I liked. You know what I mean?
yeah, I don't follow any of it really anymore.
I can't watch Steelers because I just get too pissed off.
Your
It's me
Band-Aid's
sitting there.
coming undone.
I know. It's me.
Football fans be like,
Grab his dick and twist it!
Yeah.
Bro, no, dude. It's like me in the house, and I'm just like, catch the fucking ball! And that's me and my neighbors come over and think I'm like hitting someone.
Is it today the day?
Today is the Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
but it's fucking either because it's the Chiefs, which fuck them, or it's what's his name, fucking
Brady.
Yeah, Brady back in the Super Bowl again. Fuck, dude, I just want to see him.
I think it's funny that like everyone always gives Tom Brady so much shit. They're like, oh, it's only because of this team, and then he goes to Tampa Bay, and it's like, just kidding, it's actually him.
So I was talking about it too, and I'm like, dude, how would you feel as like Belichick, and you're just like, oh yeah, you was never you. You were never the way. It was him. But also, Brady just kind of pisses me off because of his attitude. Like, I know this isn't a sports like podcast, and I'm sorry for those who are listening. But my dream is he gets hit so hard that it just snaps his back and he never walks again. I want to see him wheelchair up there. I just want to see him do it. I just want to see him wheelchair up there to grab his trophy. I'm like, well, your career's ended. How do you feel?
Sign another year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
They'll make the sport wheelchair accessible.
Yeah.
Oh, like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Wheelchair accessible.
You tackle it and it just breaks you because you're fucking hitting this metal wheelchair. He's never ever sacked again. Yeah, I think that's crazy though. That he's that good.
Is it ableist to push you down to tackle you? Is it ableist not to tackle you? I don't know what to do.
You can go full Lawrence Taylor and just snap his leg in a couple places out there,
dude. So like. Fun. Okay, like this is kind of going off topic, but like, so I played football in high school, right? Shut up.
I'm like, when were we not off topic?
And how? So I lettered in my junior year of high school, like for like the jacket, it was because I hit a guy so hard in our last game, the quarterback, that I shattered his collarbone in 3 places.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
good. That's so
goodbye to his college prospects he had. But yeah, dude,
and it's not hard to snap someone's collarbone. I know.
Me and this other guy, like another lineman, like we hit him. Like so, we got told like if you do this, you'll get your letter, and we're like, we want it. So we ended up hitting him at the same time and just destroyed this case.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 2 fat fucks hit him at the same time. Yeah,
squished.
Didn't know what hit him. Yeah, it's crazy.
Very nice. Okay, so. That it for you, Jake?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Cameron, what have you been playing? Cameron, we haven't heard from you in months.
Well, what are you talking about?
Years.
What are you talking about?
Decades.
It's nice to see you finally on parole.
What are you talking about?
We've been trying to get
Cameron, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I've been here this whole time.
Stay a while and listen.
Come.
He was jerking off in the closet the whole time during all the other episodes.
He had his belt around his neck, and we were like, hey, Cam.
Podcast cuck. Yeah.
I'm always there.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Games. So, yeah, I guess the most notable game is Cyberpunk that I've played recently.
Yeah.
When it dropped, I put like 60-plus hours into it, beat it, and then didn't touch it.
Yeah.
So I might pick it up again as soon as a lot of the fixes come out. Then I'll probably play through it again.
They did just drop a big patch.
Yeah.
Like recently. So I'm hoping those trees are the fuck out of there. Because me and you had that same graphical glitch where the trees would just like show up everywhere.
Oh, but the mod community for the game is strong now.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I haven't beat that yet. I gotta go back in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even more nudity.
Yes.
Nice. Thank God for that.
Can I finally extend
did you
my chick's clit?
Oh, could you not?
No.
What a ripoff.
I know, dude. I wanted like a little stinger in there because I wanted to be an assassin. So I was like,
we're gonna mod these chicks to be so nude that they're not even gonna have skin. It's just gonna be muscles.
Yeah.
The ultimate question, though, is that did you attempt to have sex with Keanu Reeves?
The mantis clit is what it's gonna be.
The mantis clit.
Yeah.
It was like when I was like. That's perfect. It's like a predator mouth.
You're gonna go Starship Troopers. Bugs!
Just right into their head.
Well,
would you like to know
apparently
more?
you can't have sex with Keanu Reeves in that game, I guess, because it's like a celebrity thing.
No, they took it out.
Can't.
They took it out.
Yeah. But apparently
they did the same thing in Saints Row 4. In
hours-
Saints Row 4, your vice president is Keith David, and he's the only person you can't fuck in that entire game.
Apparently there's hours of just Keanu Reeves softcore porn of him in a mocap suit because of all the scenes he had to record.
Oh, really?
So it's out there somewhere.
Over the
gotta find
rainbow. Yeah. Let's get him on the show so we can talk about it.
Yeah, I'll text him.
I mean,
Keanu, if you're listening, and we know you are,
You're beautiful.
Where's the scenes, bro?
other than that, I
Breathtaking.
haven't
That's breathtaking.
put a ton of effort into a game. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, some Faz with the friends, and some Jackbox games. A bunch of content that will be released on YouTube at some point.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we're working
you will
on
be
that.
able to hear more from
As soon as
that.
I get the fucking login.
Faz with the fags. That's what it's a. That's what it's gonna be called. How long do you think?
Fagophobia,
We have to
baby.
spell phasma wrong though. We should put the F in there. Then like the fag has the PH in it.
God damn it.
Block us now,
we just upload
losers.
the we just upload the video as mophobia.
There you go.
But then, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
You played some Tarkov too, didn't you?
No, but that's obvious. I'm lumping that into like games that I didn't put too much effort in. Like I played Tarkov, I played Squad, I played the Star Wars mod for Squad. That's actually pretty fun.
I want to download that.
What the fuck is squat?
Squad.
You're a homeless person. You find a house. You try like not to get kicked out of it. Yeah.
Take a fat squad right over here. And then the Russian version where they play hard boss.
What? Okay. What? How was
Squad
your?
is Milsim, basically.
Oh, okay. How's your Tarkov been going? I mean, I wanted to get you like streaming that thing.
They wiped it recently, meaning they've reset everyone's accounts to 0, and you're just building back up. And Jacob and I played a little bit, but we haven't been on for a while. So,
Are you losing your love for it, or is it just the timing?
It's just time.
Yeah.
I mean, Tarkov is the thing you have to build up mentally for, just because, it's not a relaxing game where you just sit down and chill and play a few rounds. It's like how you perform will dictate how well you perform overall. Because if you keep going in and losing money, then you have to spend more time just to have money to buy more things to go lose later.
Yeah. See, that's
There's a few guys in another Discord server I'm in that say that game is basically like a horror game.
I mean, I say that too because not technically a horror game, but you'd be sitting there like creeping through like just listening because you could put on. So the game's based around quote unquote realism because it's still a fucking video game. It's not going to be real, but you can put on a headset that will make small noises louder, and so you can hear people trying to walk up on you and stuff. So you're sitting there in the fucking bush, creeping along and listening, and all of a sudden you just hear a fucking gun right behind you. It's just you jump because it's loud, and you were super wired and listening for shit, and then it happens. Yeah, no, I've definitely been startled.
It sounds like it's pretty similar to Faz, honestly, because like you lose your money if you don't get a picture of their dead body.
Yeah,
it's very tense.
Fucking,
you'll be calling the ghost a fag, and then the door will lock, and he's right behind you, and you're not saying shit anymore.
So what happened with
Ghost with the gat,
Was
right?
that the one that Craig was talking like over Discord?
Yeah,
and
no,
got caught?
Craig. Okay, so is that it for you, Cameron?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
I'll
just
go.
enjoying Ghost with the Gat and then the fucking Russian hard bass in the corner. Them to get cheeky breaky, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No vlog.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Yeah, the fucking. It is kind of. It does sound similar.
No. Could you imagine though playing a game of Phasmophobia, right? It's in Russia, right? So now you're going through this old Russian like apartment building dome, and you're like, okay, I'm pretty sure the room's over here. This is where I saw the ghost orbs, right? And you're getting over there, and instead of like the in your ears as the ghost, it's just Russian hard bass starts to go louder and louder, and then you just see the dude squatting in the corner.
Yeah. No, I did you didn't hear my joke on the game I made up. It was Phagmophobia. It was like a bunch of it was like Freddie Mercury and shit like that. Like you'd hear like the Queen song kick on, and like you're like, everyone hide, he's coming. And you're just the mic's cut out, and like it starts playing "We Will Rock You," and it's like Freddie Mercury just fucking coming.
Freddie Mercury, I'm going to suck your dick.
Yeah.
You're just like having a good time, just playing like slowly, getting louder and louder and louder.
Get out of the house, he's coming. Or like Michael Jackson, just fucking like, yeah.
Dude,
that was the game.
I feel like the scariest part of Phasmophobia is running for the door to get out of there when you hear the ghost, and then it just slams in front of you. It's terrible.
Yeah, no.
Landslide.
So here's what happened the other day with Craig, though. Man, Craig has this thing where he doesn't want to use the in-game chat ever. I don't know why.
It's because he's a coward. He gets scared.
Well, it's supposed to be
scares him.
spooky.
I
like-
know, but he doesn't like it. I know that's what's going on.
I was like, Craig, why are we using Discord? He's like, oh, just use Discord, dude. Like, oh, I don't want to use the in-game chat. I was like, are you too lazy to press the button, or like, what is it? And he's like, oh no, I don't know.
No! Fucking glitch!
Yeah. So here's what happened though. We're playing the game. It's just me and him playing some Phasmophobia, and the ghost is coming, right? And like I start like I go and I hide in the corner, and Craig like got outside the door because he was right next to it for some reason.
He always does. He's always out fucking side when the ghost comes.
And he got out, and I've got the mic on my computer, the laptop, or the show computer, catching me, right? The microphone is capturing me, and I don't have headphones plugged in. It's just the mic and then the speakers. So like I'm sitting there like being dead quiet because the ghost is there. Like I saw him like right there, and I fucking like hide in the corner, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, okay, good. We're gonna make it. Internally, I'm saying that, and then Craig just starts talking, and he's like, "Oh, dude, that was so close! Like the ghost was right there," and I'm just silently like screaming, like, "Shut the fuck up, Craig! He's right there!" It's like I know he's right there. I fucking see him. And then he's just like, "Oh man, are you alive in there?" I'm like, "Fuck!" And then he fucking killed me because you could hear Craig through my thing, and I'm like, "Shut up, man,
dude."
Like, what the fuck? Why did you use the Discord? Why'd you make me do this? You killed me.
So you actually like muted our chat, like the one that like all of us have. Like so we actually hit him up about like that because he's just like, I'm like, you're a fucking coward. Like you left me and A4 to die, and he's just like, I'd rather be a coward. I'd rather live. And because we played it on Cam and them, and they were fucking. We're sitting there like, yeah, what do we? I wonder when they're gonna find the ghost. And we heard the van turn on, and they drove away.
Yeah. You guys were dead. And Craig I went in back to the van. I took the sanity pills because I was planning on going back to get the picture. But then Craig's like, "Oh no, man, I'm not going to do it." I'm like, I'm going to go in, and because it's just me, I'm going to die if I try to get this picture, and there's just no point. Might as well just reset the round and to have you guys back so we can go again.
Didn't something happen to you? We went in with Craig A4, and we couldn't get he couldn't get one of the equipments to work, and then like one of you guys walked in and just
he had the mic, he had the ghost thing, and I guess his mic wasn't registered to work with Phasmophobia for that round because he's going around the entire house saying shit and not getting a single thing. I go, give me that fucking thing. I pick it up once. I go, hey, ghost, you got a little ass dick, and I immediately get a reading. I'm like, all right, we got Spirit Box. We know what this thing is. Get out.
Yeah, that was the round where I. That one was really funny, and like, because like the ghost starts coming, and I'm like, oh shit! And I start walking towards the corner, and then like the light turns on for a second, and he's in the corner, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I die.
That's what you hear on our chat is, are you fucking?
See, that's why I love the fucking in-game chat.
I know, it's so perfect.
No, it's perfect.
Well,
I mean,
and using the walkie-talkie,
designed.
it like really helps with the immersion.
Part of the
like,
scariness is, it's like you're on the walkie-talkie, and when the ghost comes in, all of a sudden you can't use the communication very well anymore. And that's the whole point. And if you're in fucking Discord, you're ruining like a whole part of the game.
Right.
And it's super cool to have like a moment where the ghost grabs you. You can be like,
I've got my balls out!
and then that's the last they hear.
Oh shit, I see the thing. Oh fuck.
Well, I think like what was like A4 is I think what you were saying on the same thing as him. You were like, oh, for it, and then you were gone.
Yeah.
And then mine was fuck.
My favorite thing is
he's gone
now though is when we're playing with A4 and he'll just like, no, I'm dead. And he just do this kind of like shame grin, and I look around, and he's just hiding in like fucking the middle of a hallway. And I'm like, you wonder why you die. Like you're like, Jesus Christ.
We both hid in the boys' bathroom.
Yeah,
right?
but I hid in the stall. You hid in the fucking middle of the floor.
I got caught on the edge of the geometry. I couldn't get in the stall fast enough. She already could smell my hard dick.
It's always this with you. You're just like, you don't hide. You're just like, oh, I'm hidden, and you're just chilling like in the fucking
You can't
room.
hide if you have a big dick.
It sounds like not playing with the in-game mic ruins the.
It does. It 100% does.
It
does. 120% it does.
Get my computer.
I want us to try it out in VR though too, because that's how it was designed.
God, dude.
Buy me a fucking Valve Index and I'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, no, you should get that for yourself because you really want one. And,
Yeah, you do. We can smell it on you.
Yeah, I do want one. I
I'm
also
sitting
want
here
to buy
trying
like
to find
a
a
wedding
30
ring, and I want to save up for like
So,
possible
I guess,
other things.
Oh, you're going to
so.
get married?
No, you're not. Shut up. So
Fire a
like,
fucking ring pop.
you know what we're saying is, if you guys aren't playing Phasmophobia yet,
You should
on your
be.
PCs, you should be.
Yeah.
It's not as Craig would say, it's not a real game yet because it's still in like a beta. It's still being like tested, and they're still adding content. So it isn't that
As
phase.
he ignores aspects of the game that are essential.
But it's beautiful. It is such a fun game, and,
I just
and one
don't
day we'll do a review on it.
understand
Maybe,
the,
but
his resistance to it. It's just like it's part of the game.
Scared little
It's just-
bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we have to mute ourselves in Discord and then go back to the game. And maybe it's just like anytime you have Craig has to do something just a little bit more than the bare minimum to make something work. He doesn't like to do it.
Yeah,
he
that's
just
true.
resists it.
That's true. It's annoying. It's a really fun game, though. I really like it.
It's definitely a breakout, and I'm glad that it got some traction at the Game Awards. It won something, which was nice, because honestly, it deserved it.
Yeah. No, it's great. And it's just this one dude developing it, and he's got new maps coming out, and he has a whole bunch of plans for new ghosts and stuff.
I
so.
really hope they do it, like amp it up a couple more people to play with.
Yeah, so either
'cause if
that,
you have
and
a-
then
with-
on the harder tiers, I want there to be more things you have to discover in order
Yeah.
to find out what goes.
No,
on.
and that's great. I think that's fantastic. And if you look at it too, like we went to the prison, it wouldn't ruin the prison if we had 6 people. And the thing is, like some of those, like the smaller areas would be a little harder.
Yeah.
But it could be like if you like, have like 4 or more, you have to play on the bigger areas, which is fine with me.
Yeah. I think that would be cool. I like that idea a lot. Like I said, if they add like 15, 20 more maps and like 50 more ghosts, this game would be amazing.
Yeah, for real. Maybe.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I do wish there. I know there are like medium-sized maps, but it is kind of funny how the maps have like no in between a house and a humongous fucking prison with 2 floors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, like, but at the same time, like, how do you make it medium sized? You know what I mean? Like, like a small grocery store or something like that. You know, like it's one of those things where it's
great.
like.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Something too. Sorry, going back on this, which they haven't really done in that one yet, which I think would be cool, is like with the ambient sounds, like having things like I mean, like you go like a real ghost hunts or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Get shit like falling off, like falling off.
No, apparently
Like, it'd be crazy.
he's going to rework it to where poltergeists can actually throw stuff at you.
Oh, that pissed me off trying to run for the door and just getting beaten to the back of the head. And
I
just
mean, yeah.
donkey punched.
Because that's the whole point of a poltergeist. But when you are a ghost, when they kill you, you can still interact with objects and throw it at your teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the game a lot, though, and I hope we get to play it again soon, very soon. Because you guys, I wasn't playing with you guys, so you guys might be like good for it. Like you've had your fill, and you still like it.
No, we
so
enjoy
the,
it.
The only thing with games like this that are scary, and the same thing with Dead by Daylight, it's the novelty and
Wears
getting
off.
used to the controls and stuff that really helps lend to the whole scariness. But after a while, and if you've run it, it's just like it doesn't have the same impact. A few rounds in, just because you know what to expect and kind of what to do.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're learning it, it's part of that experience.
And I don't think I've reached that point yet, and I think you guys have.
No,
No,
I mean,
and
we've
that's
had
not.
one break.
Just last night we just weren't feeling it. Like that's all it was.
I
man.
was feeling
I mean,
it.
Greg asked if I wanted to play Cold War the other night, and I was like, nah, because it's Cold War. So
Yeah.
You're not feeling it sometimes.
Yeah, I feel
That's
you.
all it was, man. Like, yeah. But you had fun with Jackbox. You had fun with those
Yeah,
giant
it was fun.
clitorises.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Oh come on, dude! Fucking Champed Up is hilarious.
Yeah, there were some good ones in there.
Fucking Taurus Baja Blast Edition.
Don't jack yourself off because it was your
First
creation.
the amazing Technicolor Dreamcock.
That was pretty funny too.
Shit, man. I played a bunch of Final Fantasy 15 as well. I redid the main story, did all of the DLC episodes, and slapped out an episode in for Ultima. But other than that, and Dissidia NT, and NT Free Edition. I actually spent money on NT Free Edition too, because the way it works is they go through like a character rotation every week, and you get to play the characters.
Like League.
Like League, yeah. And I bought Y'shtola on there because that'll help me grind out all of the other characters that are free for the week, and I can get the 50 titles in the game easier.
You at least have some nice eye candy to look at while you do that.
That too, yeah. I do want to fuck her pretty bad. for a video game character. She's not as hot in NT as she is in 14, though. Every expansion that comes out, she's just like, it's more and more ripe for the picking.
Dude, I haven't played a single second of Final Fantasy 14, but the women in that game are like insanely hot. It's weird.
I know. It's good. It's good times. That's the only way they can get away with their 7 million hour long cutscenes. So you want to fuck half of the population of the game. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't been playing too many games. I did some Age of Empires 2 the other day. Played with Jake.
Oh, fun.
I got fucking thwomped.
Yeah, I won, but it was partially because I was in communication with Jake, and he gave me some insider info. Yep. We were going to play Civ 6 yesterday, but didn't work out.
Yeah, some people didn't have it downloaded.
Certain people didn't have it downloaded.
In there didn't have it installed. What a jackass.
Yeah, what a jackass that furry is.
Yeah, that was annoying. But yeah, I want to play Civ 6 and Civ 5 and Age of Empires 2 and stuff together. So hopefully we can all get in on that. It's just hard because Age of Empires 2 especially, it's like $20, and I mean, I bought it for like $2.
It's on Steam, right?
Yeah, it's on Steam, but $20 is a lot for that fucking game. Even though you'll put a lot of time into it, it just seems wrong because it's so old.
There's a lot of games that are old that get re-released that cost $20. Like, you know, they do that all the time now. That's not that weird.
Well, and I already have it, so I don't care. But just for you guys, it hurts me to know that you're going to spend that kind of money.
Hurts me.
Yeah, that just feels wrong because I could have bought like a 5-pack back in the day because Steam let you do that for a while where you could buy like multiple packs and like dole them out to your buddies.
Yeah, send out the.
And I wish they would let me do it again, and I'd wait for it to go on sale and just like buy up like 5 codes for Age of Empires 2 and just dish it out to whoever the fuck wants it.
That's what I did when Gang Beast was on sale. I bought that for basically everybody.
That's a fun one.
Is that the? I don't know what that is.
The Gang Beast is the one where it's like you're a bunch of
you.
floppy dudes, and it's basically just trying to pick each other up and throw them off.
Yeah, I like that descriptor. A bunch of floppy dudes.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we're playing Gang Beast right now. Except for me, I'm not quite floppy. I'm like semi.
Yeah, dude, I'm semi.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's good. I thought I was alone. I was like, am I gay or? Like...
I'm one knee touch from. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm the only one near you. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Cameron, thank you.
Man.
Here, I gotta put this under here so I can catch the cum. So we can cook with it
under the
later.
table.
I'm gonna keep it in here.
Pretty
so we
sure
can
it'll
cook.
fit. So,
Dude,
It's bigger than that.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
chode.
Listen, I can't touch the back of the tuna can, but I'll scrape the fuck out of the sides.
That's right. That's
Your
right,
cheese
man.
wheel.
Everybody loves cheese, right?
This bitch better not be lactose intolerant.
Yeah. What about you, A4? What have you been up to?
I have also been playing Scott Pilgrim versus the World with Zach. We beat that.
Well, don't say that yet.
Well, you know what I mean. What else have I been playing? Fuck. I've been playing some Breath of the Wild to try and get myself reacquainted. I was playing some Kentucky Route Zero, which is a very interesting story-based game that I heard nothing but good things about. It's all right. It's getting real interesting. I'm only like on Act 3 of 5, but it's like that game is like pretentious, but it's like not pretentious. Like it's hard to describe. It's written in a pretentious way, but the writing is so fantastical yet banal in its writing style that it doesn't come off as like your other artsy fartsy walking sim type games.
Well, I can't believe you play a
DRS
French
or
game
whatever.
like that. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I played Gris on your fucking recommendation, and that game sucked.
That game's awesome. Are you kidding me? You fucking douchebag.
I also played a bunch of Death Stranding. I put 130 hours into it, and I like that game a lot.
Yeah.
I think that game's pretty great.
All right, another strike against Day 4. One more, you're getting off the podcast.
Yeah.
And I also played a little freebie that came out last E3 called Devolverland Expo, which was basically like, all right, well, E3's not happening because of the China virus, so we're just going to make a fucking first-person shooter where you go through the abandoned E3 convention hall and see all the trailers for all the Devolver games.
Yeah, I actually watched. He cucked me, so I watched him playing that, and it's actually
okay.
it looked cool.
Yeah, the only problem I have
PlayStation
with
Home, the video game.
the only problem I have with that statement is that it's just called the Kung Flu,
The Chinese virus.
the
The
Chu
Wu
Man
flu, the Kung flu,
Yeah.
whatever offensive term you want.
I
to
think
use.
no, I think that's the official term for it. The Chinese virus is
okay.
offensive.
I want to be scientific. I don't want to spread misinformation.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. We don't want Twitch to rage on
Trust
us.
the science.
That's right.
Back for one night
That's
only.
more or less all I've been playing.
Back for one night only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the normal multiplayer shit with you guys.
A one night event. Nude Clan live
Shut down the next day.
for the last time ever.
Those UVs are dangerous,
the world's
bro. We are
changed
not
in,
at
in the month you guys
100%
took off.
safety.
Yeah.
We need to start double glasses.
We can't survive in a non-Trump era. This podcast. It's been like that whole 4
You know what?
years. It's
That might
weird.
be true
It's like
because
when we started.
I was just on my Facebook like about now. I was like looking at it, and I had a strike against me because I called someone a cunt. So
Wait,
I might lose my Facebook.
those were simpler times. Simpler times.
Well,
you
it was
could
like-
drop C bombs on Facebook.
It was like on there, and it was like your comments from January 26th, and I'm like, "Fuck you, dude!" Like that was
Yeah,
like
that's a long-
week ago.
Come on, you can't hold me
Rusty
a
cunt face.
week.
But the dude was being a cunt, so how come I can't call him out on it? Like
Nah.
that's retarded.
It's a new era, man.
God, dude.
No, yeah, but just kidding. I mean, it is different, but the month, we're a month off, and the world is different now. We're
I just
ancient
assumed that now
dinosaurs.
that the president's changed, we were allowed to be racist again. But I guess I was wrong.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we were always allowed.
The breadlines aren't so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hog, Jake. No, actually, you know what? Before we get into the hog,
What do we beat?
what? And before we dive into anything else, guys, what has everyone been beating this month? It's weird. It's like
I mean,
My dick.
yeah. What have you guys been beating? It's weird because it's like usually we do it every week, but now it's like every month. So it's like,
Yeah.
what have you beaten in this last month?
Check my OnlyFans if you want to see.
You probably do have one, don't
I
you?
need the money. I need the money.
I know you
bro.
have one for outbound funds. I don't know
Yeah,
about
dude.
the inbound.
Like I was saying, Nude Clan should come back with an OnlyFans account.
Dude, I'm down for it. I think it's hilarious.
I mean, we can post
I
anything
think
we
you mean
want to
only
on there.
grand.
Only grand.
But
see, 'cause, like, if we
where
do-
else, where else are you guys going to stream your honey pop and stuff
Exactly.
like that?
If we do OnlyFans, it could be like our uncensored honey pop, our thing we played yesterday on Jackbox that we can't put on YouTube because we will get flagged.
You think?
I can always just put a
Yeah.
big black bar over all those big brown vaginas we drew.
And I do enjoy being able
No,
to say I have an
because-
OnlyFans account.
Because I already did one that says like what I do, like censored image or whatever that I wrote on there. So real quick, 'cause this is gonna.
Forget.
Well, you
So-
have an OnlyFans account?
No, I said I would enjoy being able to say I have an OnlyFans account.
okay.
And then
Yeah.
having it be our porn games.
Yeah,
For
that
the-
would be
Well,
funny.
also,
So-
Cameron's
Nude
going to turn
Clan.
trans by the end of the year. So
Only if the government
it's
pays
gonna
for it.
happen.
If the government pays for it.
Yeah.
So
Join the military.
So we played the like the Jackbox one where you like champed up, you draw like the people when you fight each other. Fucking Jacob did like Christ on a stick, and I didn't know where to go with it, so I did like censored image and I just wrote Muhammad.
Hey, Christ on a stick was mine.
Was it yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was yours. Yeah,
Holy
you
crap!
backed me
reminds
into
me
a
of the
corner.
time that we saw Muhammad.
I was trying to think, dude. It was like hurting really bad, like what I could do, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, I know what to do.
Yeah.
ISIS, I need you.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
The goddess of love.
Yeah, that's it.
I made that. Oh man, I did that joke yesterday. It was someone. We were at dinner with Alex and her sister. I was, and someone said something about like, and they meant to say, "Did ICE get him?" Like as a joke, but they said, "Did ISIS get him?" And I'm like, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I guess they could. It's a weird target for him to have. It was like someone that I knew that was that I hadn't seen for a while that was Hispanic, and she was like, "Did ISIS get him?" And I'm like. Maybe, but I don't know why they would get him in particular. Like, oh no, I meant ICE, and I was like, oh okay. I mean, then maybe, but
You're like also
ISIS could have probably got him too.
ISIS, the better target. That makes sense.
Fairly offensive, so maybe, but it seems a little out there. Yeah, dude, It was funny.
Pretty funny.
What have you guys been beating though? Like what's been beaten? I haven't.
My meat. There, I'll do
Yeah.
the fucking joke.
Finally, someone.
God, A4 and his red rockets. I beat 2
To the
games
moon,
this
baby.
month. I beat. When you have it up,
Go ahead.
I beat Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and I beat Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Breath of the Wild and Scott Pilgrim versus his meat. All right.
Yeah, it was Nega Scott, bro.
A4 Zach. A4, what did you beat? Did you beat anything?
I beat Mega Man X, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, Devolverland Expo, and Death Stranding.
Mega X, Scott, and then Devolver.
That one is not a real game. It doesn't count.
That fucking counts. It's
I'm a
game.
hog commissioner. It counts.
Yeah.
You know I can fire you, right?
yeah, you
Sure, go ahead
serve you
and
serve at the behest
I'm
of
your
the,
king hog. You're at my behest, and I say the game doesn't count.
You serve
See,
at our
this
pleasure.
is what happens when anybody becomes a commissioner of a sports league. Nobody fucking likes them. So all of a sudden, I mean, who has respect for Goodell?
Democracy the world has ever known.
God.
Or fucking Adam Silver? Nobody likes the commissioner of the league.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Listen,
It
I'm
counts.
gonna turn this into North Korea, and they're not gonna see you for a while.
You're gonna be like how Kim Jong Il was in the fucking in that movie, the interview.
Is it
Where he
gay to
told-
drink mojitos or whatever drink? I don't know what drink it was.
Oh, I don't know how Katy Perry got on my iPod. That someone else must have put that on there for me. That's crazy.
I don't even know who that is. Jake, what about you?
Oh, let's see here. Break Quest, which is just a really indie PlayStation Vita game. I beat RE5, but it doesn't count. RE6 and Sea of Solitude.
Why doesn't RE5 count?
Oh, we could discuss that for the Hog League. I think everyone is embarrassed to try and go up against me or Angry Ass Black.
towards me?
So I'm doing what is called Nude Hog, N-E-W-D. I know how to speed run and beat a whole lot of games a lot quicker. So I could easily get 200 every year, and I think that's bullshit. I don't
If
want to
that's
have
what
that
you
count.
can do, that's what you can do.
Yeah, then
I mean,
everyone
we've
else
never
is
said
more
that-
welcome
we've never
to
said
it.
there was a minimum
I want
amount of
them-
playtime.
Exactly. So if somebody wants to completely kick ass
I
this
mean,
year,
you are in charge of
do
it, so
go for it. Me, I have over 250 games on the backlog. I figured I might as well start playing a lot of these instead of re-up. All right,
well,
I'm going to
the
play
only
these
argument
and these
is,
again.
yeah, if you sped run it, yeah, you still played it, you still beat it. But if you're going through your backlog in terms of these are games I bought because I thought I would enjoy, then yeah, you want to play them.
Yeah.
So
and
it's more
enjoy
a
it.
personal fee for myself. So any game I've already
so,
played before,
So
I'm
this
not
is
gonna care.
this is the Jake Gauntlet going down. This is him. Oh man, I can beat these games so fast. I'm going to handicap myself.
Yeah.
If
I
I
have
speed
to.
run.
Bro, yeah, he's tying his arm behind his back. Angry ass black dude. Are you
So
going to
he's-
step up to the
he's,
fight?
He's playing with the handicap. He's saying
Yeah.
he's saying limited in this way, he'll still beat you.
He's doing
Nope.
Sudoku, hard Sudoku puzzles with a red pen.
Oh.
And, he, and, he,
I just
and you
want
bet your
everybody
ass
to
he
compete
dates.
in Hog League so that it's a fun event again. So
Yeah,
no one
it's
else
well,
bows out.
and the thing that happens is you go fucking hard, and then the people stop doing it. That's what
Yeah,
he's
I've been
trying to
told
avoid.
that.
And we've seen people in the past go real fucking hard, and then they don't even put their points in the next year. And so this is a way to.
Black Mage Justin, you need to come back. I
Yeah.
know you're doing the podcast and the family thing, but you need to come
Fuck
back.
them both. No, but really though, it's like you don't
I
want
want
to
everybody
burn.
to have some fun.
I guess
This
the
is
whole
great.
idea with the Hog League was just hey,
Just to
everyone
track.
just to track and like get engagement and like and then
Take care
us
of
wanting to give
games
back
you-
to the community, for people who are participating.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then when we have the same 2 or 3 people always topping the charts every year, then everyone else doesn't want to participate anymore.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it's not meant to be a big like
And that's part of why we said host don't.
game your life away thing. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be a track what you do and act normally.
Yeah. I want
what I mean?
everyone to take care of games that they've wanted to on the backlog.
Yeah,
That's the thing
yeah.
too. Yeah, like exactly. Do the backlog. Beat yourself from last year, man. Like honestly,
Yeah, and I'm sure every one of us at the table can do that.
I probably.
Easily. Cameron, you didn't beat anything, did you?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Holy fuck! This year,
Yeah, I mean, when did it come out?
Yeah.
wasn't it the very end of last year?
Yeah, no, so I definitely would have beat it this year.
Okay, I beat Final Fantasy 15.
gay.
Yeah, it's all right. Cool. Guess King Hog is A4 4 games,
A4
tied
does-
with Jake
A4
4
doesn't
games.
count.
Another.
Go use the Hogib app to see the true leaderboard.
Do they both count? Do either of them really count in the end?
No, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kidding, guys.
So yeah, what's the hog looking like, Jake?
Let me go grab the notepad.
Oh, dude, should we get like an ESPN drop for the Hockley?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I...
Yeah, that'd be really. We should do
Monday
it.
Night Football.
We should do it.
Hey,
I will go to the dollar store
hey,
tonight
A4.
and buy a kazoo and record that.
Yeah,
so you don't get
yeah.
copyright.
No, I want something that makes you think of that, but not quite that.
Yeah, we should. That's really funny.
All right, top 4 people, because there's a whole lot of tying going on. Because we're only 1 month in, right?
Yeah,
So,
everyone's excited early
Everyone's excited.
All right, buddy, battle report, what's up?
and from what it looks like, a lot of people were hogging them literally the day that the leaderboards closed down because of the time difference, because of being in the UK.
So a bunch
lot
of people-
added,
Yeah,
like,
They have things
I
on there
beat
that they.
T-Cross S4 like right before New Year's, and it counted as game for 2021 because the servers are over in the UK.
yeah,
Yeah,
it happens. But Simon Parker with 8 games beat already.
nice.
So he's on top there. And then the next, it's pretty much a 3-way tie. For you, A4, Angry Ass Black Dude, and True Hoax, all with 5 games. And then the next set of people, it's like 6 other people with 4 games beat.
What about you? Where are you in this?
I'm in the 4 games beat.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty close right now. It could be anyone's game. And yeah, you're right. It's the first month, but people are putting time in already, which is nice to see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get to it, motherfuckers. Join the hog.
Someone has to eclipse 100 games every year. Come on.
We pay for it, so you might as well fucking use it. That's all I got to say about that.
Heroku.app. No, I don't know what it is.
It's hogib.heroku.app.
Yep.
/ Jake doesn't count.
Yes.
With that too, yeah, don't forget, like, with the Hogib as a whole, like, books, movies, whatever, like, I've had to remember to do that. And keep up with it. Do it as soon as you finish, man. Takes,
Yeah.
like, 5 seconds to hop on whatever you're doing on your phone, throw it in, because what happens, it happens to me at least, is I get backed up on it, and then I just don't do it, and I forget what I've done. So, like, keep
Get
up on
on
it.
that shit, otherwise I'm going to come for you.
That happens
So-
to every host that
Jake,
isn't
go
me.
give it to you.
That's what happens to every host that's not me. Or they just never have done it.
Yeah. So
But I
we'll have
think
the
everyone-
2020 awards. I don't have the stats on me today. I might just put in post or next week's episode.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
that won. I didn't write down all the names, and the things reset themselves. So the awesome god that is Matunica is going to send me those because I figured out all the stats. I just need the user IDs sent back to me, so I have the names. But then we'll have
Nice.
the 2020 awards.
That'll be good.
Yeah, man. That's exciting shit. So, before we end this first hour, this first week's episode, I have a story to tell. And it's a story of long lost friends returning to me in really stupid ways. So, you guys may remember I had a PlayStation Portable that went missing at work, and I raged thinking someone had stolen it and like that I had gotten screwed over, and then I worked with a bunch of pricks. The last part's still true, but I walked into the office the other day, and my manager just like pulled it out of her desk and handed it to me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Yeah, I forgot that this was in here, and I guess what happened was I left it at work, right, forever ago, like a year and a half ago. It's been so long." And I thought someone stole it because I came back and I asked a few people. I asked a bunch of people over like the course of like a month. I don't know how I didn't get into contact with the person that knew that it was there. And everyone said no, they hadn't seen it. No one had seen it. So I figured somebody just jacked it, like, and it was gone forever. And I was like super pissed off because I had all my old Final Fantasy data and like all this old shit on there that I had put so much time into. And it was like I've had it since it was a thing. You know, I've had this fucking PSP since like 2010 or some shit. Like, it's been forever. And I was really pissed off about it. And I bought a fucking Japanese one, which really pisses me off because circle is the select button, and I just can't get used to it. I hate the fucking Japanese one. But it came back to me, and I walk in the office, and she just hands it to me. And I was like, what is this? Like, where did you get this? And she's like, oh, I've had it in here for, like, ever. And I was waiting for someone to come and claim it. And I was like, I came in here all the time asking where my fucking game console was, and no one said anything. And then I guess the only reason why she knew it was mine is because you remember Jerry from fucking Oktoberfest and shit? Yeah, the guy at my work that's around our age that we've drank with. So he's in. He was like, he saw it in her desk and he mentioned that it was mine. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll tell him. I'll ask him about it like later. And then they both forgot about it for like 6 more fucking months. And then she was looking through her desk again the other day, and then she just said, "Oh yeah, by the way, this is yours." And then there it was, and I was like, "What?" I was like pretty excited about it. I was like, "Dude, I haven't seen this thing in like a year and a half. I thought it was fucking gone. And now I've got all my shit back, and it feels great."
So they can unionize to get higher pay, but they can't unionize to figure out who the fuck's PSP it is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I mean, it is management though. They're against the union.
If it's story
Did you
time,
have your username on there? You could just go into settings and then figure out that it said Caleb Schweiss on it?
I don't think so. But I mean, it was probably dead by the time they thought about that.
Fair
and then Jerry was like, "What are you going to do now, man?" I was like, "I'm going to finish the fucking game I was playing on there." That's what I'm going to do now.
What game were you playing?
Valkyrie Chronicles or Profile Lenneth. Valkyrie Profile Lenneth. That's what it was.
So
very excited though. It has returned to me finally after all this time.
You pulled the cock from the stone.
That's right. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now I'm the king. What was your story though?
No, I was going to say, if it's story time, should I relate the story of Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve
with the aluminum foil.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, let's do it.
You fucking should.
Let's end this on a good
Should I
note.
read the write-up I made?
Yeah, pull it up on your phone. So, Cameron's going to tell you all a story all about how his mom is flip-whacked upside down. He's going to find this for you on his phone. So, honestly, this made my Christmas Eve so much better.
And tell him tell about Christmas Eve.
Exactly. Dude,
this
text, I hate to break it to you because I feel so bad for what you went through, but I laughed so hard I had to excuse myself from our family Christmas Eve dinner. I had to walk outside and I just giggled.
Yeah.
I have to now find it. It's been forever.
You need to.
So, anyways,
music for this.
Yeah. Get some gentle Christmas tunes in the background, but then have it slowly turn into like the feeling of dread.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna play Christmas Eve A4, see if you can get some like little fire noise, like a little fireplace noise.
Crackling.
I don't have fireplace noises, but I'm sure you can find that on YouTube.
Well, see, you could try. You know.
I can't set it up on the soundboard now. It would only be like a couple seconds.
Look at this bitch. Nothing but excuses.
I don't know if there's a length for. I don't know if there's a length.
Your
on this
king
soundboard.
demands
Like the longest
it.
sound I have on my soundboard is this shit.
No.
We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what our control we can get ourselves into.
Anyway, I see he pulled up a fireplace, so it's fine.
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go. So this is a true story, embellished, of course, of an experience I had Christmas Eve with my mom being over to celebrate the holiday. It was Christmas Eve. The hour had grown late, yet the smells of Christmas treats from the kitchen did permeate. Pans clattered, pots clanged, and through the din my mother's voice could be heard. A Christmas performance, tunes taking you back to times for which you've yearned. Alas, the phone being used to provide accompaniment gave its last gasp. The battery inside could no longer last. With a lightning dash, a gleam in her eye, my mother grabbed the offending device and said with a sigh, "The battery just doesn't last as long as it used to." Device in hand, she connected it to the wall charger. But at what happens next, my sanity began its departure as she began to wrap her phone in aluminum foil. My mouth agape, my mind racing, common sense I am chasing. I snapped. I had to know. Why? Why wrap the phone in foil? With a tremulous voice I began to ask. Incredulity I could no longer mask. What are you doing? Her response came with a crack of thunder. The force of her reply threatened to tear me asunder. Oh, wrapping your phone in aluminum foil helps it charge faster. She walks away, leaving me alone to stare at the foil-wrapped device, my mind now trembling as if it was caught in a vice. Now desperate, I began to tremble as at this puzzle I could not assemble. After my mother, I called, trying to make sense of it all. But where did you get that idea? Her response, now a tempest from which there is no port, came her retort. I read it online. I groaned, my mind surely slipping at the last vestiges of my sanity I'm gripping. I now begin to wonder at my mind fit to burst like a boil at the number of those who tuck their phones into a bed of foil. Almost unbidden reply came to my lips. My common sense began to eclipse. That's so stupid. Too late, I realized my mistake. Offense was taken, and I had to back up my declaration. Look, I said, trying to reason with the unreasonable, my appeal to the unappealable. The foil is on the outside of the phone. The USB-C connector connects the prongs here inside the phone. The foil's literally doing nothing. No, wait, it's actually trapping the heat of your batteries. It's charging, making your battery worse. The earth shook. A bell tolled, a wave of fear over me rolled. As before me one of the old gods stood, my mind now ablaze as if made of wood. The god now spoke as I began to choke. Just look it up. You should find that TikTok guy. And anyways, it works for me. The phrase, it works for me, no logical response can refute it. Anecdotal evidence from a god, no room to dispute it. I collapse, my eyes dull. Into my beard, I drool, my mind spent as I begin to chant these final words, my last lament. It works for me, it works for me, it works for me. My light quickly fading. I know I don't have much longer in this mortal coil. My mind disintegrating. I am lowered into my tomb of foil.
Tomb of foil.
It's so much better with you reading it. Oh, so like you sent us that,
yeah,
and then I
that was actually so I sent you guys something the night before that kind of gave me the seeds of making that longer version, but the response I sent that night was definitely a little bit more genuine.
Well, yeah, because it's not like your head was going to explode. But the sad thing is you sent me that, and I've been talking to this like chick, and she was over at her mom's house for Christmas, and she sent me a picture of her mom's cable box wrapped in tinfoil to stop the waves from getting her. And so I went.
See, that would make sense, and in a weird way, that would make sense for her to make that connection.
Your mom's genetics are showing.
No. See, no. I would say I could possibly understand where she would get that idea. I need to wrap up my phone so they can't see my signal, because I know she's QAnon, and she would have like those fucking ideas coming from them. That would be an explanation to tie it to why she would do that.
It's still
but
weird.
The fact that she said she wrapped her phone to charge it faster, there is a huge logical disconnect. Like, she wasn't building a Faraday cage. She was wrapping her phone in foil to charge it faster.
I just have to ask you, have you tried it yet to see if it works?
Yeah, does it work for you?
Dude, the 5G waves go back into the phone and they charge the phone.
Dude.
It's kind of like how Twice holds his pee hole shut when he's about to come, and then all the cum goes back into his brain.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that a normal insanity would make sense, Like, the whole, so they can't track me. I could see where she would get that thought. And that would, I could connect the dots there, and then just roll my eyes, right?
Yeah, you're like, Mom, it's not a fucking potato. You're not baking a potato in the oven here.
But did you try hooking it to an alarm to make sure the alarm goes off? Did you?
Yeah, does she also put her ID, like connect her ID to a car battery to fry the little chip inside that they track you?
No,
that's the first thing I did when I got my license in the mail. Did you not?
Yeah, well, I mean, I did, but
I don't know. It's just like,
it's crazy.
I had to go look online with her to try to see if I could find out where the idea came from to charge your phone faster. And I was looking at it with her and like, look at this Reddit thread. And someone asks, hey, does wrapping your phone in foil make it charge faster? And one of the top comments was, No, that doesn't work. Don't be stupid. But a half-cooked red pepper does the trick just fine. And she laughed at that. So she did kind of, I shared this with her too.
She came out of it.
Yeah. But yeah.
No, that's...
my mind. I just there was a moment where I did kind of snap a little bit because I'm like, I need to know where this came from.
Yeah.
TikTok, guys.
Fucking TikTok. I hate TikTok with a passion, dude. And Alex, oh my God, she watches it all the time. And I'm like, can you stop watching those fucking videos? And now that it's like Chinese propaganda, I can just rip into that too. I'm like, those Chinese people are tracking everything you watch, right? Like, they're steering you toward their commie ways because it's like the government runs pretty much everything in China, and it is a Chinese app, so I like to rail on that. But I hate it. It's just like, and every time I see one of their ads on Twitter, it's like it's some fucking thing they'll say like creativity unbound, and I'm like, unbound. One person does one thing, and then I have to hear every other person on the app say the same fucking thing. Like I hear the same thing over and over in that thing. It's like the same song, the same like 10 seconds of a song, and they're doing the same like body movements. It's just all bullshit. One person's creative, and a million other people do the same fucking thing. That's it. That's what it is. It's just fucking stupid.
It is mostly turned into a personal vlog site for anybody else's venting.
And that too.
And it's not even creative. I used to even think that Vines were stupid, but now Vines have actually somehow not seemed nearly as bad to me because it takes 5 seconds to create a creative video.
It's just
fine.
Yeah, no, Vine was good for a little bit. I mean, again, I didn't really enjoy Vine. I enjoyed Vine compilations to have other people sift through the shit for me.
Yeah.
Because you'll get certain things. And like TikTok, there are some good TikToks
there
out
are some really funny
where,
ones.
People actually thought and did a good skit. But what it has really turned into is it's given everyone... Thank you.
Thank you for that, host.
It's given everyone the ability to just post whatever random shit, and it's just what really gets me is the trends that will happen. That like someone will come up with an original funny idea, and then you have the copycats who run the idea into the ground, and then until someone else has an original thought to pull out of their ass, and then a new trend begins.
And then it runs
so
it
how is
into the
TikTok
ground.
no different than what we were doing back in 2004 with anybody in front
And
of the
Vine
camera?
was the same thing.
Yeah.
But again, like
5 seconds.
if someone can put together a compilation, like a nice one, then I'll watch and enjoy it. I do like it, so I like it and dislike it. I dislike it because of the shit that goes on there. But as with any medium, once you give everyone a platform and a voice, you're going to get a lot of shit on there. In addition to actually, someone having a platform to actually do something cool, and then everyone gets to see it.
Listen, all I'm going to say is I don't mind watching those cosplayers shake their hips and tits.
And that's
that's fine.
another thing. It's where some people
You
get
starting
their
to get desperate
softcore.
because the hub took down a half of its shit?
No, because some of the people that are doing it, like I know personally, like
You're a little desperate now that Pornhub took
don't-
down all their rape content.
oh God, that's terrible.
That's the half they took. That's the half they took, give or take.
The only thing you were searching for.
Yeah, it's like, where are my tags? What the fuck?
Every one of my bookmarks is gone, dude.
Fucking glitching out, dude. No,
You're not subscribed to all of their OnlyFans?
But basically, it's like
I have the money for it.
this
I could do it.
generation, or
shit for
past
free.
ours, they've been connected to the internet. Everyone's online, and now everyone has a platform that they can all just upload stuff. We've never had that. If we had that in our generation, it would be the same shit.
I
we'd
agree. I
all
think we'd have
be
some
be
fucked
gay
up
too. Yeah. Dude, it's so
As
bad
if he's
though.
not already.
It's
gay.
like it's so fucking, and I'm like, Alex, I can't hear these songs again. Like it's always the same fucking like 15 seconds of a song, like over and over and over, and I'm like, how much of that do you watch? Like I just fucking hear it over again.
From the outside, just listening to it, not watching it.
It's frustrating.
That's all it's here. It would just be because a lot of these they don't do any voiceovers. It's just them acting.
They're
to
just
it.
fucking
And
like
then
dancing and
from
shit.
your point of view, as you're sitting there, all work and no play makes it Jack a dull boy on your typewriter, and all you hear is the same 15 seconds over and over again.
And it's songs that I hate, man. It's like fuck.
Dude, please tell me that includes Dance Monkey, because I know you were bitching to me about that yesterday.
No, okay, so this also happened to me, and this is what so like I'll like hear something and like I'll experience something that I really despise. Like so the Dance Monkey song, right? It's awful. Right, it's at Alex's family's house. They have like a dance Party, whatever the fuck. Like it's like the dance game on Xbox where you like
Just Dance.
Just Dance. Yeah, they've got Just Dance, and that was one of the songs they played. And I was like, this chick sounds retarded. Like she sounds like her voice. She does weird shit with her voice, and I'm like, it makes me uncomfortable. But like, what happens to me, and this is the same thing with like the cuck jokes. What happens to me over time is like I just slowly internalize it all, and I'm like, am I a cuck? Because I do laugh pretty hard at that word. And then like I find myself in these situations where like yesterday Cameron's supposed to bring back the carpet shampooer that he loaned him forever ago, and then he tells me, oh, I'm on my way, and I'm like, oh, I'm not home right now, but the door's unlocked and Alex is inside, and then like I'm driving home and I'm like, wait a minute. Is that the cuck in me saying that, or is that just like the fact that is what is right now? And then Cameron, instead of showing up right away, Cameron shows up like an hour later, like
not an
and I'm
hour
there.
later, not an hour later. But I do show up, and so it's like, oh, I have to get home. I can't let this happen. I'm not ready.
I come in the house.
I need to be in the closet,
dude. Now's the best time because she can't get pregnant twice.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You always fuck a pregnant chick. She can't pregnant. But I came into the house. My pants are around my ankles. I've got my dick in my hand. I'm like, Cameron, you here? Don't get started yet.
Deliver the package.
She's like fluffing, running for the car. Like,
you got the carpet shampoo. You're gonna need it. Yeah.
Smacking your dick over. Like, come on.
No. So the same thing happened with this fucking Dance Monkey song, and I'm like, I listened to it like on my own, and I'm like, why am I listening to this song? Like, it's awful. Like the lyrics are so dumb. It's like
it's how it's designed. It's
catchy, man.
It's a catchy tune, and it's on purpose.
But like the fucking lyrically, it's so bad. I'm like, man, this is like. And I told A4 this the other day. I'm like, am I gay for listening to this on my own? Like multiple times.
Hey,
like,
he listens to Carly Rae Jepsen. He doesn't have a fucking.
You fucking leave Carly out of this, bro.
And like. And he said yes, and I agreed. But like I'm listening to it, and it's like I've been dancing like a monkey all my life. I'm like, what? And like, and the way she speaks, it just bothers me.
Congratulations.
All you have to realize is what pop is. You just have to return to monkey, and then all of a sudden it makes sense, and then you become dance monkey because all it is about the bass and the pop and the tune
and no
treble.
Have you seen the dance?
No.
It's like the most boring thing of all time. Like, it's really boring. And it's a boring song. Like, it's kind of slow, you know?
Yeah.
And her voice just, it grates. It's weird, and she does this thing with it that, like...
That singer looks like the girl from Hereditary, and she sounds like she's trying to be, like, an electro swing singer.
So that's up your alley then, eh?
It bothers me.
The dude who fucking listens to ska.
Yeah, fucking ska.
It bothers me.
Ska is fucking amazing. It never got bad.
Because it was never good.
Yeah, it's true.
The plateau has never been that high.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes you want all the fucking bass, and right now that's what pop is. It's just a bass funnel. So.
If you want bass,
But then it's recorded like ass, so all of a sudden it
just
just blasts through your sound system and peaks and ruins the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because we're going to turn the bass up to 11, and then it's just
like
this distorted.
Right now, I have this. I'm on this dark pop kick right now, where I just want songs that have a darker overtone and darker, messaging, and then it fits really well with alternative rock as well in that same kind of thread. So it has songs like, what's it called? I can't remember, but it's by Nine Inch Nails songs and.
Like Closer?
Yeah, Closer's on there too. Yeah. But it's all about just that theme and then just wanting that bass to fucking slap you in the face.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you, Brulo, in the chat for defending ska.
No, Brulo, ska's bullshit. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Don't validate A4.
It's like one or two Mighty Boss Tone songs that are good, and that's about it.
Yeah, get out.
The impression that I get is a great song, and that's where I draw the line.
Avenged Sevenfold self-titled? Really? That's not even their best CD.
There's a best CD of Avenged Sevenfold? No,
yeah.
Wow.
I think they're all equally But
Dude, Brillo's coming in, pulling all the grenades out. Like he's self-detonating, dude. He's like, "Fuck y'all."
No, I'm gonna also add Zach here as being as gay because I'm not a big Avenged Sevenfold fan, but there is a song on their self-titled called "A Little Piece of Heaven" that we watched the music.
That song's fucked up, and I love that song.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that Monkey song. It's so dumb. Like I'm listening, and I told A4, I was like,
again, it makes more sense if you just return to Monkey.
Panic at the Disco is the worst song in history.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all right. You can be ashamed.
Yeah,
you can have your
dude. That's why it's called a guilty pleasure because you feel really bad about yourself.
Yeah, but like I told him the other day, I was like, it's like Pantera lyrics, but they've only been inhaling helium for the last 24 hours instead of actual oxygen. Like it's that dumb.
How can you appreciate the great music if you don't listen to the shit?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Man, that was rough. But hey, I listened to it like 8 times the other day, and I was like, I don't know. There's something weird
Is this song for you? What the song WAP did for Joe, where Joe made fun of it, and then he just kept listening to it. Is that what's happening?
I think so.
Because there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to judge you, faggot. But like, what?
Macaroni in a pot.
That's the best fucking line.
God.
So like, no, like I get it. Like, there's songs that you're like, I fucking hate this song, but then you just start like.
I mean, yeah,
it happened.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, like "Fancy" is a song that I'll listen to as my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys already know what my guilty pleasure is with Carly Rae. But.
Yeah, you're a furry, so you have many of those guilty pleasures.
Josie and the Pussycats, we got you.
Yeah.
Dude, I would fuck all those girls until the room stinks. Holy shit.
Wouldn't take long.
Is it because they were already dead?
Yeah, just yanking your tail, A4. Don't worry about it.
The funnest part is when the rigor mortis kicks in.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Tight, nice and tight.
Nice. That little piece of heaven song. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah, the best line of that song is when he's like, "I knew my crime was going to be cold, so I got a heater for your thighs." It's the best line of that song. I laugh every time that comes in.
It's a very comedic song. It's also kind of like
nice
epic
and good.
For those of you that like are listening, that like don't listen to like the rock music and shit, the little piece of heaven is a bad song. You don't play in front of people because. Basically, he tries to get engaged to his girlfriend. She says no. He kills her. He keeps her body and keeps fucking it. And then she comes back from hell and then kills him. And they get married when they're zombies. It's weird.
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
It's from,
but it's like orchestrated. Like
going
it's a good
straight goth rock territory almost, like very theatrical.
Yeah, that's what it's very.
It's like them being as gay as they used to be. It's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
When they were doing metalcore, when they were screaming?
Yeah, when they were all
I found
fucking each other.
There's a certain type of genre of music I can't get into, and if the dude sounds like he's going to cry, I just can't get into it.
Is it because it kills your boner?
He's got to take it like a man.
Or if it's a chick that wants to cry, like,
but it's like it's like metalcore.
Whoa, she's hot.
So I can't get into metalcore. I mean, there is some metalcore I do like, and I can listen to it. But it's when it's too emo. Like I did like some of that, but I can't stand Blink-182 and like Panic at the Disco. I just couldn't get into it. I was Alice in Chains during that phase. So
yeah,
so post-punk kind of shit because this is what Blink is.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's lame.
It was just grunge for me during those years. Grunge is my emo.
Yeah,
grunge is my emo.
Pearl Jam's still underrated.
I hate
gonna
Pearl
put that
Jam.
out there.
I listen to grunge, but not Pearl Jam.
I did find a Pearl Jam song I actually like. Super Blood Wolf Moon's really good.
Oh, I thought it was just turning off the CD.
How about anything off of 10? Come on.
I'm really not a big fan of a lot of grunge.
Just get all
I can't
echoey,
stand Eddie Vedder's voice, but
But
Vedder's
I
better
did
than the
like
3 other bands.
I did like Avenged Sevenfold. Like I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say they were my favorite. But
Fucking
I
hate
enjoyed
Cobain. Like Alice in Chains is okay, and then Chris Cornell of Soundgarden. Shit wasn't.
I actually
ever
like.
good
I like
until-
Soundgarden the best because they actually shred every once in a while.
I enjoyed Soundgarden. Yeah.
Yeah, we know how
Audio
you
Slave
feel
has
about
always
Cobain.
been better than
It's-
Soundgarden. Come
it's,
on.
yeah, they are better. I think
it's known.
Yeah.
It is known.
But yeah, Eddie's the only one I don't find annoying. So
And then of course there's the classic.
It just sounds like
6
Creed.
Feet Under.
Yeah.
It'd be the other way around.
Yeah, I don't know.
Meshuggah, you know.
I kind of hate grunge. I think honestly that
You
Alice in
loved
Chains
Alice in
is-
Chains.
Alice in Chains is a metal band
They don't
that sounds
describe
grungy.
themselves. Yeah, they don't describe themselves as grunge. They just describe themselves as rock. And yeah, they kind of get away with it. But their sound was definitely grunge during that
Yeah,
era.
that's true.
I mean, I think you just
Metallica's sound was grunge
I think
then,
you just
too.
dislike Nirvana, and you've decided that you don't like grunge.
I don't like Nirvana anymore.
And that's fine. You can not like Nirvana and still
Thank
be a
God for
fan
that
of grunge.
shotgun.
They've got a lot of good songs, but
yeah, Cobain.
Because
Cobain
I don't like Pearl Jam, and
That's what I've
they're
always said.
one of the biggest.
If it
bands
wasn't
in
for
that
a
era.
shotgun, then we would have never gotten the Foo Fighters.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and to Red Hood and Brulo in the chat, yeah, Coheed and Cambria I also like.
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. I don't know what it is. It's so off-putting.
The guy?
The crybaby voice.
Oh.
I can deal.
Yeah,
it also
I-
helps that my girlfriend
You
likes
also
them a
listen to
lot,
Carly
so.
Rae Jepsen, so
Bro, I told you leave Carly out of this. Leave her and her fine ass out of this.
See, that's the thing though. Carly writes pop music, but like it's not like mindless. Like it's kind of got like some structure and like actual thought behind it instead
Yeah.
of being like, what'll be so catchy that we
I
could
just met
play in
you,
grocery
and this is
stores?
crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe.
That's
And then-
dude,
and then-
her
seriously, I
objectively
did that so many
best
fucking
song
times.
That could
on
be-
any
that's
album she's ever made.
that could be a Blink-182 song too, and he would sing those lyrics in this.
Call me.
That's the thing, though. I've said this before. Call Me Maybe is like
just met
maybe the
you,
fourth or fifth
and
best
I'm
song on that album.
so
There are so many
sorry.
better songs on
Here's
Kiss than
Winner
that.
at the Rock Show.
I could see that
it
actually.
works.
Yeah.
It fits.
No, exactly.
It
That's what I'm
definitely does.
saying.
Yeah.
All the pop things.
God,
Yeah. It works.
that is true.
Nah,
That's-
dude, I just listen to music that can summon demons, and I make my neighbors scared.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
dude. Like, I don't know about you, but my Spotify's all over the place. It's like, hey, do you want to listen to Cannibal Corpse and Carly Rae Jepsen? Okay, we got you. Like,
You know, mine
And the
honestly
Wiggles?
is the same.
Want to
Mine-
listen to this
mine
mashup
will-
between Nas, Dream Theater, and DMX?
Mine will be.
Yeah, for
do you
real.
want to listen to Iggy, or do you want to listen to Skinned, or do you want to listen to
Do you listen-
Meshuggah?
Do you listen to Iggy Azalea?
My fancy is one of my
Just
guilty
so it's
pleasures.
playing all this.
I just said that.
Oh God.
I'm so fancy, and she's
it
shaking
could be
her
worse.
ass.
You could listen to Cardi B.
God, dude, I'm
Yeah.
just seeing you in a whole new light. right
That's
now.
the
go
only.
up,
That's
up,
the one
up,
song
up,
from
up,
her
up.
that
Jesus.
just that really just hit something deep. You
Bro,
know?
I think we got to break up.
Oh,
I can't. I
I'll
can't.
blow you.
I'm ashamed
I'll
that I
blow you
sucked
later.
your dick.
I'll blow you. I'll blow you from LA to Tokyo, and it'll change your mind.
If that's what
God.
it is. What are you scared about? Two heterosexual men sucking each other's dicks twice?
I'm a little concerned. I mean, you guys, as long as you're not gay, I guess.
Yeah, we're straight. We're two straight men sucking each other off.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay, right?
That's fine. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I don't date gay people.
I agree. You don't. You really don't.
Into the gulag with them.
Yeah. So, guys, I think that's going to be it for this week's episode of Nude Clan. Next week, we have a very special episode for you, a review of
We do that.
We Do That.
We play video games.
Sometimes. A review of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild from A4 and Zach.
I was really surprised that you guys hadn't done that one yet. I thought for sure that'd be one of the ones y'all
Two newest hosts.
yeah.
No, the only one that played it was Craig.
newest. I've been here for a year.
Would have been great. That would have been the Craig Rage.
Newest. Jake
Yeah.
doesn't count, and A4's here.
But he's being real mean to you today.
I'm just saying, he's not an official. I give him a segment.
He's being a real meanie today.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah. But cool.
It just plays into the cuck fantasy, apparently.
It all comes back to the cock.
It always does.
But we'll talk to you
I'm tired
guys.
of being used this way twice.
It's
Take it down a notch with the pegging.
all everyone wants from you is your cock, Cameron.
I'm not a piece of meat.
Yes, you are. Get back in the fridge, bitch. All right. Until next time, guys. As always.
Don't forget to wrap your phones in tinfoil.
What's your sign-offs?
I haven't thought this far ahead.
All right, that works. Jake,
Keep it super and keep it sexy.
live
Time to
always
bring it back.
in the nude.
Walk with
Oh, sorry. What was yours?
your cock held high.
Mind y'all.